we're just in my village home here in Bangladesh, not far from Sylhet, and I want to show you a guava tree that's not that old, but it's produced a number of guavas that I do believe have been harvested, and there are still some more that are close to being ready. Guavas aren't a fruit that you see readily in shops in the UK, but I know that our friends across the pond are familiar with guavas, particularly in Florida, and it's actually a fruit that I think is quite underestimated. If anything, I think people are more familiar with the guava juice. There's another tree over here I want to just take a walk over to. Again, it's got a number of guavas that are forming quite nicely on it, and it's spaced out. But this is one that's not quite ready. I can tell because it's quite firm to the touch. Not unlike a lot of produce that you harvest. But I'm hopefully going to be able to harvest a few guavas, and might do a cut and reveal of what it looks like. There's one other guava I can see which is really ripe and ready. It's not the biggest, but it's all about the eating and the quality. I'm just going to get this one. Bismillah. And if you look, I've just made a little improvised device to keep the guava intact. It's not falling onto the floor, and just cuts it in that. Mashallah, it's small, but I'm sure it's going to be really, really tasty. If you look closely, this is a guava that's ripe and ready. I've got in front of me here some guavas that were just picked a short while ago from the village trees that we have. Now, what I'm going to say is that if you do get them from the superstores, they tend to be a little bit uniform, but as you can see, they're of different size and at different stages of readiness. But we like them at this green stage, and my sister-in-law here is going to just peel and cut and prepare one of them in the traditional way. So she's using a specialist cutting device called a da, and let's just have a look at what it looks like. Yeah, okay, so it's quite raw. And we call this shopri. You'll know it as guava. So good for you. There are green types, yellow types, pink types. You can get ones from the markets which are quite substantial, and they oxidize straight away. As soon as you cut them, they start to oxidize, which is why they're best eaten really fresh.